Hello everyone, it's a lovely Sunday afternoon in London. I'm interviewing Oscar, a fashion designer originally from China and now living in London. Hello Oscar, how are you?
Hi, nice to meet you. Hiya. My,
Good to meet you.
Hiya. My name is Oscar. I graduated from London College of Fashion with my fashion design background. I think it's in 2012, and I made my collection, which is before I graduated. And I'm really happy with that collection because it's I really push my work really, and I work really hard for that collection. So yeah.
Yeah, I can see we have a lovely piece from your collection. It looks really good. Tell me more about a little bit about this actually piece of collection. What is behind? What's your inspirational process? How does it begin?
Oh yeah. Well, it's well, I almost graduate because everyone seems like to quite struggling about the concept, what they're gonna do for the final collection, because it's really important. So actually, there was a really funny. I was reading a newspaper. It was an introduction about a horrible disaster was happening in Japan that time, and then there was a lot of images and a lot of news are being heard from some of my Japanese friends as well. So I started to investigate some of the Japanese cultural sort of things. So I'm also look at Japanese handcraft, the Japanese traditional clothes like kimono, and then also look at some of the colors which is Japanese they present for themselves. So that's the concept.
Yeah. I can see you have that in terms of colors, shape, constructions as well.
Yeah.
What about like fashion photography? What do you think, how much like a fashion photo shoot, a lookbook, a studio shoot professionally made would contribute, let's say, to your success at advertising?
So I think for a designer, like when they finish design their garment, the garment being produced, I think photography is extremely important. I think because the designer now, they graduate, they not only just want to, let's say I finished this year, I done my work, but they a lot of my friends, they still wish their garments, their collection can be noticed by a lot of, say buyer, some of the marketing, some stylists. So kind of they want to have a cooperation with them as well. So this kind of is a win-win situation.
Yeah. And in terms of this particular piece of collection, what's your ideal, let's say, fashion photography for it? How would you see it? On location, in studio? How do you really see this piece of collection? Ideally.
You mean, sorry, could you be more specific?
Yeah, how would you see this piece of collection in terms of like a fashion shoot? Where would you see it? On a location, looking like a tsunami location, or like, just a plain one, simple, artistic, creative?
Because my original idea is going to explore one of word which is quite professional, called wabi sabi. That word is being sorry, thanks. That word is being definition as wabi sabi is the beauty of things imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. So it's a beauty of things is modernist and humble. So I would, if I would this piece of want to be take photos, something like I would like to take the garment and go to the location like kind of quite destroyed and kind of not that modern, because I want that contrast between kind of very modern embroidery stitches and between the quite say quite traditional building. I think.
Like a contemporary and ancient
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
let's say.
Yeah. So I also look at kind of cultural sustainable. So even lot of people, they say Japanese, they forgot how is their culture, how is their things. So I want to bring that culture back. So I also focus on the fabrics. I want to put that sustainable concept into my collection. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, it looks really good. And where would you see yourself in the next few years? London Fashion Week? Would you have like your own boutique, your own, your own business, magazines?
Yeah. In the future, I wish my collection could be showed in the London Fashion Week, because obviously this is every designer's dream. I mean, yeah. But currently, my friend and I was running an online menswear bespoke interior business. It's still start age, but we think it should be works quite well. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Oscar. We really wish you all the best for your business, for your career as a designer, and thank you very much for being here today with your garment.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
really my honor. Thanks. Thanks.